by.
This month, we are celebrating women in the Tri-Cities with a series of interviews talking to those who have made a positive impact in our community. To kick off our series, we have Leah Ross, who is the person behind the vision and leadership of not only the Birthplace of Country Music Museum, but the resurgence of the music and culture in downtown Bristol. Leah, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes, and we appreciate, first of all, everything that you have done for our community, and especially shining a wonderful spotlight on Bristol and everything in Southwest Virginia and in the Tri-Cities. So I want people to get to know you first of all. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Southwest Virginia. In my younger years, I grew up in Pound, Virginia. That's where my dad was from. And then we moved to Lebanon, Virginia, where my mother's from. And from there, once I got married, I moved to Blountville. So I've been there over 40 years, living on a farm.
Wow.
And so I guess I think once you're a Virginian, you're always a Virginian.
Yes. That's okay.
That's what my mom always told me.
No, that's a great little, I like that saying. And so tell me a little bit about how you ended up at Birthplace of Country Music and of course in Bristol.
I used to work for Wellmont when it was Bristol Regional, and one of the things that I got to do when I was with them, I did lots of events like health fairs. I worked with Autumn Chase, and then when I went to work for Waste Management, I was still involved like with Keep Bristol Beautiful and did that, and I loved doing events, but I thought, you know, I wish I could do that forever.
Yeah.
And I thought, but there'll never be an opportunity in Bristol. And then we started Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion, and I was in on the ground doing their logistics and stuff. And in the 5th year, I told them they needed to hire me. And so we got together and they hired me, and I started out working there, and then became the executive director. And then when we started talks about merging with the Birthplace of Country Music Alliance, I got to be that executive director, so
it's pretty amazing.
I guess the rest is history.
Yeah, pretty amazing. And so you've really been with Rhythm and Roots since the very beginning.
The very beginning as a volunteer.
That's pretty amazing.
Like the year before it started, we started organizing and everything.
Wow.
I was the chair the 1st and 2nd year.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. And so looking back to see how it's grown every year, I mean, that must be so amazing to say that you were a part of it from the very beginning.
Yes, you know, we estimate we had about 7,500 people there that first year, and now we're at over 40,000. But I know that we've done good work, but I will tell you why I think it's grown so much. We do bring good artists, but our community really bought into it and took pride in it, and they're really the ones, you know, I may be the face, but they're the ones that have made it and really helped us sustain it and keep going. Yeah. And then when we started talking about merging, because you know they had tried to raise money to build a museum and everything, and when we started that, they got behind that also, and I think they saw the leadership, not just with me, but the people that worked on the committee, etc. You know, a lot of people say, you've done this and you've done that, but I've just been that face. I mean, I have great people around me that does so much that makes me look good.
Right, it's one of those things where it takes a village, right?
Right.
It really does, but I definitely think that you have some role in providing that leadership, and so clearly you have a love for this region, and you have a love for music as well, right?
I do, I do. People ask me, you know, I'm not really I wasn't brought up, well, I was brought up, but I didn't like bluegrass, and I was okay with country, so, but I was a Steppenwolf and that kind of person at that time.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could listen to them now.
I love it. I love it. So looking forward real quick, what are your hopes for yourself and of course for Bristol and Birthplace of Country Music?
Well, you know, I hope that when and if I ever leave there, if they don't throw me out or something, that I've built a foundation that will take them into the future. And I'm just proud of Bristol. I'm really proud of the whole region, the way that they've embraced tourism from Kingsport to Bristol to Johnson City. And I think when we work together to promote that, we're all going to be winners. And you know, music is something that everyone loves, outdoor activities, and we're blessed in this region to have all of those.
We really are. Well, Leah, thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
It's been such a pleasure talking with you, and thank you so much for being our first interview for Celebrating Women, a series here on Daytime Tri-Cities. And make sure you stay tuned, because next week we will continue this series. Leah, thank you again. We appreciate it. And coming back after the break, we'll be heading over to the kitchen. Chris is with Bonefish Grill. You won't want to miss it.